Shalom, Yasharallah, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, from whom I learned this truth. I want to say Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, who are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians who have chosen to, do what is required of us in this truth. All right, to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and keep to the commandments to the best of their abilities. All right, you are the hopeful elect out there. Okay, and here we have the 100% truth. All right, according to what we have been taught by the elders of Great Millstone. All right, Shalom to you all. Okay, here we have an article that I saw when I was at work, and I thought, man, this would make a great video because, these Edomites are always talking so much shit about our people. All right, because the scriptures say that that we are the meek, the poor. Okay, because of course, ultimately, we are oppressed under our oppressors, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and those other nations who he has given power. You even have the East Indians and the Chinese and other Asians come over here. They get loans. They get to start and open little businesses in the hood and make money while we continue to suffer at the bottom. All right, and we are looked at as the scum of the earth. But who is really the scum of the earth? Esau, Edom. Okay, this man set out to prove basically that if you're poor, you're just making excuses, or if you're poor, you're just weak-minded. Okay, so it's that same simple-minded bullshit that they've been pushing for a while, talking about anybody could work their way up to be rich. It just takes hard work and dedication and time and this and that and blah and blah and blah. Because at the end of the day, you got to give me a list of 1,000 things that it takes to get from zero to that point. And guess what? And you can do all those things and you still won't make it, motherfuckers. All right, those of you out there that are simple-minded and believe this bullshit. All right, and this millionaire white dude, so-called white guy, who's probably an Edomite devil, went out to prove that our people are full of excuses. Basically, that's the whole point of making these videos, so that they can accuse us to the Heavenly Father and say, see, we give them all the tools, but they still stay in poverty and they still, killing each other on the streets and acting like animals. See? Because they want to get their blessing back, man. But at the end of the day, you're not getting your blessing back, Esau. The Lord's going to destroy you and put us back on top. It says, millionaire who made himself homeless and broke for YouTube views forced to quit social experiment. And I've heard of this before. I don't know if it was the same guy. But basically, these millionaires, they somehow, I don't know what they do. Maybe they just put their credit card in a safe or something and say, okay, I'm going to start from ground zero. They go to the street, and of course, a lot of them probably bring tools and have connections already from people. So is it a real social experiment? All right. They go into the street and they live as if they're homeless, and they try to, start making money. They start a little business and they go from there and try to make, millions of dollars in a short period of time with nothing. And it says, a man who made himself homeless and broke on purpose to prove he could make $1 million in a year has called it quits after he says his health began to deteriorate quickly. Exactly. Okay? That's the thing. That's the main thing when you're poor, is you don't have this amazing health like these rich people who are sitting in their golden mansions with caviar and, the best cuts of beef and the best organic vegetables. And they're perfectly healthy and vibrating. And we're out here in a low state. And they think we're just like them, man. We don't have all that. We got to eat bullshit from the store filled with hormones and fake foods. Because our people don't know better, too. A lot of our people eat fast food, and they don't know that that's, one of the main things that holds you back in the flesh, and in your job and, even in your studies in the scripture, man. If your mind is filled with all these chemicals, you can't really focus, right? It says a YouTube millionaire was forced to quit his social experiment designed to prove anyone could become rich fast after his health started seriously declining. See, because that's what these millionaires and most of you simple-minded out there don't understand, is that poverty and riches comes from the Lord. Let's get that. We're going to go to the Apocrypha, and this is Sirach chapter 11 and 14. And it says, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. So right there, the scriptures have all the answers, man. All right, this is why, and I bet this guy was seriously confused as to why it didn't work out, or maybe he's making excuses. Which, what I have to say to him is, hey, see, you're just like the poor people you're trying to judge. You're full of excuses. You see? And the truth is, it's really not an excuse. He's just uneducated. Because what? The scriptures say, poverty and riches come of the Lord. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gives you poverty and riches. Esau, dumb. Okay? And we know your people have these riches, man. If we go to, let's go to Job 9 and 24. All right? And what does it read? It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So we know that who covered the faces of the judges of the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, who covered our faces was Esau, Edom, man. Because he turned the pictures of the Lord, Yahushai, to make him look white. And we know that this is the true depiction of Yahushai, a so-called black man with white woolly hair and red eyes. That's what he looks like according to Revelation chapter 1. But why does he change the pictures of the judges? All right, because he didn't only do this with the Lord, he did this with the 12 apostles, who were the judges, okay? And of course, the rest of the Israelites, he made us all look like white men. Who did it? The so-called white man. So if he's not wicked, if he's not the wicked, right? If not, where and who is he? Who else could it be? It's the so-called white man. The earth is given into the hand of the white man. All right, and let's go to Genesis 27, and we'll get a precept to that, because that's part of their blessing, is that they're gonna get the fatness of the earth. Okay, Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered him and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. So the fatness of the earth. All right, don't they have possession of all this oil? Okay. And it says, by thy sword shalt thou live. So that's why Esau is involved in these forever wars, because he has to keep going to war to keep power. You see? That's why he's in the Middle East. That's why he's in Asia. That's why he's everywhere. He doesn't keep it home, man. It says, and shalt serve thy brother. Okay, and who's Esau's brother is Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Because there was a time when we ruled over Esau. Okay, you can go back to the Dark Ages. You can go back another time as well. And you can also go back to the time of King David and King Solomon, because King David subdued the nations, okay, the surrounding nations. And then King Solomon got to enjoy the benefits of that rulership, okay, and continue to rule. So for the time being, we had rulership over Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, but now that he has the dominion, he's done what? He's broken his yoke from off our neck. So basically, we have no control over Esau at this point. Esau has control over us, and he's living through these forever wars. Okay, and it says that he will have the fatness of the earth. Okay, meaning that he would rule the earth. He's given riches, like Sirach 11:14 says, prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So right there you can see that this man was given rulership and power and money by the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and he made it a point to prove the scriptures wrong and to make our people look bad. But what happened to him? He ended up looking bad, man. You see? Doesn't it say the Lord is not mocked? What that which you sow, you shall also reap, man. And now he reaped disease, man. Because he wanted to put himself in our position and say, oh, we could get out of that position easy. And look what happened. He couldn't get out of it, man. He had to quit his social experiment, take his credit card out the safe, cry up a storm, all right, and go back to living the rich life that the Lord originally gave him, because he's an Edomite. You see, you are not built for poverty, man. You are not built for oppression, man, like our people, man. All right? And I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this, man, you better enjoy your riches, man, because you're going to be destroyed and you're going into slavery, whether you like it or not. So you don't have to do this social experiment. You're going to go into it anyway. All right? And all this guy did was prove the scriptures correct. All right? You don't get rich. The Lord gives you the riches. It may look like you earned it, but you didn't earn it. And that's what you so-called white people don't understand. You think that you're better than the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, because you have the riches. No, you have the riches because the Lord gave them to you as a punishment to our people. All right? But if you put us against you, man, we'll destroy you, man. You people are not on our level, man. We are the gods of this earth. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. We're the true gods of this earth, man. Under Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, because we're his children. And you Edomites, Elamites, Ammonites, Jebusites, all you ites that are not Israelites, you're basically created to serve us, man. And you're going to go back into your natural order once the Lord returns, man. Let's see here. It says, yep, Mike Black wanted to prove anyone could make $1 million in just 12 months, but fell short of his goal, quitting the project after 10 months, having made only $64,000. Because health and family come first. Mike cited his 2 autoimmune diseases, which caused chronic fatigue and joint pain. And see, that's what we Jakes are dealing with, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians are dealing with joint pain, chronically fatigued. What is another one? Brain fog. That's part of the curses, man. All right? And this Edomite idiot put himself in a position to get these curses temporarily, right? By living like Jake. Because he's a fool. He tried to prove the Lord wrong. And he proved that if he was put in a black man's shoes, a so-called black man's shoes, he would not make it. He would be just like one of us, man. Proving that these people are not better than us, man. They're just in that position right now because the Lord has them there. Chronic fatigue, joint pain, as the cause for him retiring from the project and bringing to light what truly matters, health and gratitude. Mike, who described himself as an entrepreneur, initially struggled to get himself off the streets once he gave up his house, his car, his livelihood. He was refused water and could not find a place to stay overnight. See, because we live in a wicked-ass society, man. You know, they look down on the poor, and they would rather throw water in the trash than give it to a poor person. All right, which the scriptures tell us to not do that, to leave, you know, if you got a farm or whatever, you leave a few kernels for the poor. All right, but what do they do in America? They throw everything in the trash. And they tell you, get a job, work yourself up by the bootstraps. You see, but when they try to work themselves up by the bootstrap, oh, it don't work, do it. It don't work, do it, buddy. Exactly. So y'all Edomites can shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Trying to prove that there's no such thing as oppression when there is. It says, however, a man with a van let him stay with him, and he made his first $300 by selling furniture online. So this crazy motherfucker, you know, just decided to go live with another man in a van. Who knows what they were doing in there, just to make $300 selling furniture. You know, so this guy basically made it his life mission to prove that you could do this crazy thing, go from $0 to $1 million in a year, being broke and homeless. And look how fucked up he looks right here, bro. You see how all the life came out of this dude? He used to look kind of buffed out. Now he just looks all swollen. Look, you can see he's got inflammation in his joints. This red right here is red. He's lost a lot of weight. He looks destroyed, man. He looks like he's been getting into fights every day, all fucked up. You see, and that's how we look. Us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that's how we look after a regular day out of the office. And you can't take it. You see? Hey, and this isn't just a video to make fun of the so-called white man, and this is a video for edification, for learning, for the elect, so you can see, guys, that these people are what the scriptures say. They're the wicked, man. And the Lord gave them their riches, man. Nothing is earned in this world. Everything is given, man. It's all the predestination, man. And, yeah, Esau's getting his judgment here, and he's being judged through this video, all right? But also the elect is learning, all right? And you guys can see, man, this is another perfect piece of proof, man. The Lord made this fool make a fool of himself for our learning, man. It says the millionaire made himself homeless and broke on purpose. You see? And that's how we look after a day out of work, man. Proving that these people are wicked as hell, man. He'll go through this, and instead of admitting the truth and saying, yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are victims, and we should share our wealth with you. And really, if they're real good, if they're really righteous, they would give us all our wealth back and be our slaves right now. But they're not going to do that. This motherfucker didn't even admit it. All he said was, some wishy-washy shit. All that matters is gratitude. Because you can't admit that, you were wrong, man. You can't become a millionaire like that. Unless the Lord did it. See? It says, Mike explained he started the challenge to show people you could build an empire through simple power of hard work. Exactly the same bullshit that they feed us, man. As if we don't work hard, man. We're the ones who built this nation, man. Off the sweat of our people's backs, the Negroes, man. And off the theft of the Native Americans and the knowledge the Native Americans gave you so you could even live here, man. And the riches from the islands of the Hispanics and the fruits of their lands. And you took everything from us, man. Our labor, our land, our women, our people, our minds, our knowledge. You took everything. And then you pretend like you built it, man. And then we're the ones working to keep this shit going, man. Look at our jobs, man. The Israelites are the only ones working, man. You Edomites just sitting on chairs, giving orders, with your thumb up your ass, thinking you're so much better than us, man. But really, we're the ones making it work. Because the Lord put us under you for a season. He said in a YouTube video, I knew a lot of people who lost everything during the pandemic and they got really depressed. I even had a friend that lost a $10 million business overnight. However, Mike later announced he stopped his challenge prematurely, saying, I have officially decided to end the project early. Not as much as it hurts me to do this. Now, as much as it hurts me to do this, especially with just 2 months left, I feel that it's the right thing to do. I've been dealing with a lot of things personally, and recently something's happened that has really pushed me over the edge. My personal health has declined to the point where I really need to start taking care of it. Throughout the entire project, we haven't shared it with you, but I've been in and out of the doctor's office. You see? Fucked his whole world up trying to get riches. What does the scripture say about that? Do not wear yourself out to get rich. You see? Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Because basically, man, that's what this guy is doing. He's wearing himself out. Because in order to get riches, honestly, really, you're going to have to basically damn near kill yourself, man. And some people have done it to the point where they'll get rich and then they get cancer the next year and die. Because you destroyed every cell in your body to get that money. Alright? And was it worth it? This guy didn't even get his money back. He has all the knowledge he needs to get it. And that's another thing poor people we don't have that type of knowledge, man. So this dude had the knowledge, put himself in our shoes, and he still couldn't do it. Let's go down. And I think that's all I'm going to go I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to grab some precepts. And let's go to Revelation. We'll grab a couple precepts and close it out. Revelation 12 and 10. Okay. It says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach," which means anointed. "For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuseth them before our power day and night." You see? "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death." You see? And we're, the hopeful elect, we're keeping the words of this testimony. All right? We're out here teaching and preaching the words of this testimony, man. And that's how we're overcoming Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the red devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right? And through the power, through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, we're going to come back on top. And you're going to be our slave in the kingdom. And we're going to teach you true righteousness, true wisdom and knowledge, because you obviously don't have it. Mr. What's this motherfucker's name? It don't even say his name. It don't, what, Mike Black? Mr. Mike Black. You're going to learn true wisdom in the kingdom while you're getting your ass whooped. All right? And here's a little token you can see of the ancient Roman Empire. There's a so-called white man. There's a so-called white man and a so-called black woman. Okay? Showing you the symbolism here. The nation of Israel is depicted as a black woman who is down and out, and the so-called white man with his head up high and his hand, on his waist, his head up high, basically saying, we're so much better than you, and that's why we're over you, and that's why we're above you, and that's why, we rule over you. Okay? They're the accuser, man. They're the ones who accuse us before the Father day and night. That's why they have their false statistics saying, oh, black people cause all the crime and all this shit, which really, the biggest criminals on earth are the so-called white men. All right? Now let's finish off with Ezekiel 35 and 5. And it says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." All right, so get ready, Esau Edom. All these murders, all right, all this oppression, all this slavery, all right, and even all these words that are coming out of your mouth, accusing us of being lazy, of being wicked, of being evil, of being liars, accusing us when you are the liar, you are the murderer, you are the wicked. All right, you're going to have to give an account on that day, man. You're going to have to suffer for everything that you have done. All right? And once these devils mandate the MOTV, man, it's a matter of time, very short amount of time, when the Lord is going to burn them up to a crisp. Which is Malachi 4 and 1. So your time is short, Esau. You can only talk shit for so much. "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall." All right, so that's the message, Israelites. Fear the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and understand that even those who are above us are below our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, are far below. Though that the Lord gives them all the riches, man, they still ain't it, man. All right, so stop worshiping your damn oppressors, man. Come back to the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, who are the true Israelites of the scriptures, man. The greatest people on the planet Earth. All right, look at this chart, man. If you find yourself on this chart, then you are an Israelite, man. Repent and come back to the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that you may be saved on that day. All right, the day of the Lord is coming very soon. All right, Yasharallah? So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect out there. And until next time, shalom.